Trae. Come on, it's the day with Trae.
Pump it up, pump it up.
Trae.
Come on, come on.
With Trae.
Pump it up, pump it up.
It's the day with Trae.
This is the day to gain inspiration, to make a positive change in the nation. We're inviting you to partake in conversation, to raise your vibration. It's the day that we will all celebrate all of our peaks that make this thing elevate. Watch the negative fade away, cause it's the day with Trae.
Happy Monday, everybody. It's your boy, Deontay Damper, and welcome to The Day with Trae. I'm going to be stepping in for my girl, Trae, this week. Now, before we start the episode today, I need y'all to like, share, and subscribe to Converge Media, where you can learn more about The Day and Trae and more. But this week, I'm so excited about the show today. It is an Acts on Stage takeover, okay? We have the wonderful Faiza Bradford coming up next. She is going to talk about her experience in the new play, Sadie's Kitchen. And after that, we will actually get the amazing Selena Whitaker Paquiet, who's gonna come on and talk more about not just her role, but how Acts on Stage has impacted both of their roles coming up this week. And I'm excited about this, because first, I get to interview the amazing Faiza.
Hi, Deontay.
How are you?
I am well. How are
Girl, first of all, you come from a long line of community organizers.
Mm-hmm.
So how did you get involved with this amazing play?
Well, getting involved with this amazing play started decades ago.
Okay.
Yeah, my mother, Alia Messiah, kept us in the historic Langston Arts Performance Arts Institute. Langston Hughes, Performance Art Institute, where we, did African drum ensemble, learned theater, got to work under the training and direction of greats like Steve Sneed, Rico Bembry, doing plays there, yeah, so just decades later, I stopped doing theater just because I had to work, make a living. But decades later, I just felt that real gravitational pull. At the top of 2024, I set a goal and intention to audition for something. I started to really get back into going to the plays as a patron, but then I just set a goal to say, I want to audition for something. And so lo and behold, at the end of 2024, the opportunity came to audition. And that was my only real goal, was to audition.
Yeah, okay. How was it getting back into the fields? Because I can't sing, and I tried to sing, and I realized, like, okay, well, maybe this ain't. But I had some people working with me.
Yeah.
So how is it getting back into what you love?
Yeah, challenging. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I will say it was challenging. It's another skill. And again, I've been away from that skill for so long. It has been a skill. It's been fun. It's been, but it's been challenging. I will say that. Mm-hmm. But I've just been pushing myself. Again, it's a muscle that I haven't used in so long. But I've just been pushing myself. I realized that I'm a little more shy than I thought, and so I was like, now have to push past that shyness. I enjoy a little more obscurity than I thought. And so I've been pushing, leaning into being out as well.
And this place, Sadie's Kitchen.
Yeah.
I've heard a little bit about it, but can you give us a little bit more context for folks who don't know what Sadie's Kitchen is about? Because we all been in the kitchen.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying, Sadie's Kitchen.
Sadie's Kitchen. Sadie's Kitchen is dynamic. Sadie's Kitchen is kind of a central point where lots of things happen.
Okay.
There's lots of conversations that happen. There's lots of love. There's lots of struggle. There's lots of challenge. But ultimately, I think there's lots of joy. Yeah.
Like in all Black kitchens.
Okay? Listen.
and tell us a little bit about your role.
So Sadie, my role as Sadie Smith, Sadie's a mother. She's a sister. I call her a little big sister. To her sister Vesta. Sadie is a unassuming central part of her community, is how I see her. Mm-hmm. Yeah, she kind of holds things together. She owns and stewards her kitchen in a real powerful way. Um, she's a bit sarcastic. I said, Sadie's a little like me. She's a little sarcastic and unassuming.
Okay.
But yeah, ultimately, Sadie is love.
And love it is, right? Because I think about acts on stage and a lot of their plays that I've seen, like I was telling you earlier, like I've seen the Soldier Story, and it was just so watching everyone build a community within each other beyond the play, which is amazing. Tell us about this amazing cast.
This is who I brag about, right? It's easier to talk about them than to talk about people come to me and say, oh my God, you got a leading role. I'm like, the kitchen is the leading role. It's the leading star. It's not me. I mean, I'm just the namesake, Sadie, is how I look at it. And maybe that makes it comfortable for me to, to look at it that way. But the cast is amazing. I learned so much from them. The director, Isaiah Anderson, absolutely learning from watching the way he directs in such a confident, quiet, nurturing. That's the one thing that I think about is as I receive the direction and the corrections, it's so nurturing. And that's what I see in this cast. I'm just, I felt really blessed to, I've been at home before the pandemic, through the pandemic. I've worked from home. And so I think what I didn't know that I was missing was this kind of community. And so to come into this amazingly talented cast, and every single time I come through the doors, I'm going to get a hug. And it's not like one of those like little pats on the back, like, hey girl, but it's it's an embrace. And so, and I received that coming in and going out. And so the one thing that I brag about this cast is they are a group of creatives. And so I was looking and I was like, many of them have books. They have they're doing some form of arts. And it's things that I didn't realize that I'm being gravitationally pulled towards. I'm like, I'm supposed to write a book. And here there are.
Oh, you hanging around Jeff. He gonna get you to write one.
Yeah, I want to write a book.
I was supposed to work with him on something. I'm gonna try to follow through on it now that you done said that.
Come on, let's do it in 2025.
We gotta do it.
Can we do it? Yeah.
We gotta do
Okay.
it. But one of the things that I have to say to you, actually, is like, you were able to give back something to your younger self.
Yes.
How do you think your younger self feels about you embarking on this journey?
Oh, you.
It's okay.
I think that she's rooting for me. I think that she's cheering me on, and she's saying, you go, girl. And not only you go, girl, but you grow, girl.
You grow.
Yeah, and so I think that she's really proud because I had to leave this to live for both of us. And so I think that she's happy to see us return to this to the kitchen.
Yeah, so I'm so grateful for you coming on, and your mama has impacted my life in so many ways. So just to know that Proceed has been able to you are no different from your mama.
Oh, thanks.
So I am really excited about this play, and I am proud of you, my sister.
Thank you.
But I want people to come to this play.
Yes.
So I need you to do me a favor.
Yes.
If you can look in that camera and tell people what they need to do right here.
Okay, well, you need to go to actsonstage.com or .org, and get your tickets. The show starts March 6th. It airs March 6th, 7th, 8th, March 7th, 8th, 9th, and 10th. The show starts Friday, March 7th, and it goes the 8th, 9th, 10th, and then it goes resumes the following weekend, that Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And so get your tickets. Again, go to actsonstage.org com.
You got it, girl.
And .com and get your tickets.
You know, but you did good.
Thank you.
Get your tickets to Sadie's Kitchen, and we gonna do that, okay?
Yes.
Thank you so much for coming on, my sister. And we're in for a treat because up next, y'all, we have the amazing Selena Whitaker Paquiet, who's gonna give us more information on Acts on Stage because she's in the play too. We're gonna take one break and we'll be back here watching The Day with Trae.
Listen up, Puget Sound.
This is a call to my fellow Black business owners.
It's your girl, Vasa Gordon.
It's your boy, Eric Calligraphy, and I know times are tough out here.
Especially for our restaurants, dude. I already know you're feeling the weight.
But let me be clear, we're not going to stand by and watch our community struggle.
Here at Back to Vasa and Converge Media, we know Black businesses are the heartbeat of our community.
We bring the culture, the flavor, and the soul, and we need you to keep on thriving.
We need you. So that's why we're opening our platforms to you. Whether it's telling your story, shining a light on your challenges, grabbing resources for you to know about. Dude, we even want to help bring more customers through your doors.
Man, we got you. Are you a restaurant owner trying to keep your lights on? A new business fighting to make your mark? Whatever your story, we want to hear it and help.
In order to make that happen, we need for you to head on over to whereweconverge.com/support Black business and let us know what's happening. Let Back to Vasa and Converge Media amplify your voice and help drive traffic to your business.
Man, don't wait. Converge Media is here to uplift Black business in the Puget Sound. So man, make sure you visit whereweconverge.com/support Black business and let's rise together.
Seattle Opera presents one of the world's most popular operas, Mozart's The Magic Flute. Called an international sensation by LA Daily News and dazzling by San Francisco Classical Voice, this new to Seattle production featuring eye-popping animations is perfect for the whole family. Don't miss Mozart's The Magic Flute, February 22nd through March 9th at McCaw Hall. Details at seattleopera.org.
And welcome back to The Day with Trae. I'm here with the amazing cast of Acts on Stage Play Sadie's Kitchen, and I'm now sitting by the lovely Selena Whitaker Paquiet. How are you?
I'm good, thank you. How are you?
I am good. I'm getting really excited about this play.
I am
I
too.
mean, okay, I just heard from Vasa about the role of Sadie, but who are you playing?
I am Vesta, and I play Sadie's older sister, who is a bit of a fireball, but a very, she carries a lot of pain and emotional stress within her. And that sort of magnifies itself in different ways.
How was it getting into that role?
Vesta is actually quite a bit like myself and reminds me a bit of my mother. So it was easy drawing on personal experiences to sort of flesh out Vesta.
Yeah, I mean, from what I hear, like this reminded me of my sisters,
Yeah.
my brothers.
Exactly.
So even doing that, have you done plays before?
I have. I started in theater when I was 10 years old. And I started with, there used to be a youth program that was done with Black Arts West. I know we now have the new Black Arts West, but it's been an organization that's been around for a long time. I was also part of when Seattle Children's Theater used to be Poncho Theater and was housed at the Woodland Park Zoo. They also had a youth program, and so I started in that as well. And so I've been in performing arts my entire life. I did stand-up, danced.
You did stand up?
I did stand-up.
Okay, me too. All right, stand up, sister.
For 17 years.
Okay,
Yeah.
wow.
Got to tour the U.S. and Canada.
Oh wow, I only toured here. I mean, you worldwide. But even having to, you know, I've always learned like people like Richard Pryor, right, Eddie Murphy, who are so good at comedy, but also probably some of the best who dig really deep in the areas of their pain to play these roles. And sometimes even being triggered of playing some of the roles. Did you have that experience playing Vesta? Yes.
Yes. It it's not easy to just shake her off. So when I get home, I have to really sort of meditate or and sort of bring myself back to the present and not dwell into historic traumas or you know stories in order to just be able to go to sleep.
No, I feel it. And then even having to just navigate, not just through the role, but you're also with an amazing family in this kitchen, right?
Yes.
So what was the experience working with the Acts on Stage cast?
I love the family environment. It really, truly is like a family coming together. I mean, after a few days, I feel like I've been working with these people and know these people my entire life. So that is a wonderful feeling. I look forward to going to rehearsal and seeing the faces and getting my hugs. And,
Okay.
you know, we go in the door, get a hug, get ready to leave, get a hug. The blessings, you know, the genuine concern about how you're doing.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just,
Especially
it's
in this
very
climate,
wonderful.
right?
Yes, yes, it really is wonderful to work with a group of people like that. And it's very rare because you don't get that much warmth all the time in different productions or with different theaters.
Well, that is a blessing. And there are also folks who are just kind of afraid to kind of take that step of
Yeah.
being in a place like, oh, well, it's my time's passed, or oh, I'm too young, or I'm too old, or
Yeah.
or something else, right? What advice would you give to some of those folks that are sitting on the couch and knowing that they're sleeping on their dreams?
Ooh, well, you know, the hardest part is making that first step. And so the hardest part is getting started. And that's what I would say. Once you take that first step, go to an audition, you know. Challenge yourself just to do that. You don't have to accept the role, but at least just making that step to go to an audition, to go watch a play even, and get that inspiration from seeing, you know, someone you know on stage or someone you would like to get to know on stage. But just get out there and do it. Make the connections and take the first step.
Yeah. And you know, some of those folks who I'm really honored to be in community with that help people take that first step is just the Acts on Stage.
Yeah.
From Jeff to Michelle to Isaiah. Tell us how important they are to community. A little bit more how important they are to community in the arts.
You know, especially the Black community and the arts. You know, often I would be in shows and you wouldn't see very many of our, you know, Black folks out in the audience. And so bringing the arts to Black community is essential. I think our youth really needs to be involved and to explore that aspect of their lives. And Isaiah, I go way back, years back with Isaiah. We used to do stand-up together. Okay. So, and to see how he has grown and become so community-oriented and is focusing on stage and youth, it makes me extremely proud of him. It makes me really happy that that Acts on Stage, Michelle, Isaiah, Jeffrey, that these people are out there showing that they care and are investing their time, their money, their talents into giving back to what is really important. And that's demonstrating to our youth that we have the power to change the world in any way we allow ourselves to do so, even if it's in the arts.
I know that's right. And
So,
you know, and I'm thinking about the kitchen in memories, right? So let me ask you this. What is your favorite memory with your family in your kitchen? One that you hold at your heart?
oh gosh. I'd have to say almost every weekend when my children and grandchildren come over, I mean, we stand in the kitchen, we stand around, we laugh, you know, they pick out of the pots and I'm screaming and, you know, get out of my pots, you know, and it's just, I mean, that's home to me, is the kitchen.
Yeah.
It's the warmest place in the house, it's where the food is, it's where, you know, good conversations happen. It's where confrontation happens.
Okay, I got a couple of those. I can't cook, so I kind of stay back out of the kitchen, but still.
But yeah.
Yeah, but I'm just so excited about the play, and we want to get people to get tapped in. So if you could do me a favor, look in that camera and let people know how they can tap in with Sadie's Kitchen.
Well, First of all, please visit actsonstage.com. Check out their website. They offer so many variety of events and things to see. Check out actsonstage.com. Sadie's Kitchen, it runs from March 7th through the 16th.
That was good, girl. I need to get some of your stand-up, by the way. But thank you so much for coming on. And thank you, community. Y'all need to tap in. Acts on Stage. The plays are always amazing. And I'm going to be up in Sadie's Kitchen this weekend, so you have to make sure you get your tickets. I want to say to community, I'm just so proud of Michelle and Isaiah and Jeff and the work that they have been able to invest in community. It is so much. Sometimes we sleep on our art. And I think that what Acts on Stage does is give a community an opportunity for us to be able to wake that up.
Seattle Opera presents one of the world's most popular operas, Mozart's The Magic Flute. Called an international sensation by LA Daily News and dazzling by San Francisco Classical Voice, this new to Seattle production featuring eye-popping animations is perfect for the whole family. Don't miss Mozart's The Magic Flute, February 22nd through March 9th at McCaw Hall. Details at seattleopera.org.
Ready to be intentional with your spending? Whether you're gifting it or using it for yourself, the Buy Black card allows you to shop at many different Black-owned businesses across the greater Seattle area, like Love a Latte, Dramer Ice Cream, Motif's Beauty Supply, Pizza by Ruffin, The Spa House by Queen Care, and so many more. You can see the full list of participating businesses when you sign up for your Buy Black card at intentionalist.com. And thanks to our friends at BECU, you'll save 20% when you load your card. Spend like it matters with the Buy Black card.
Waitress, the hit Broadway musical Baked from the Heart, is coming to Fifth Avenue Theater. This little slice of heaven musical offers a special recipe for finding happiness in unexpected places. With original music by Grammy Award winner Sarah Bareilles, this musical is a dash of dreams and a pinch of heart baked to perfection. Don't miss this brand new production. Get a taste of this delicious musical March 11th through 30th. Order up at fifthavenue.org and satisfy your sweet tooth with the most delectable show of the season. Make plans now to get a little slice of this perfect musical today.
Truth Talks is the hottest streaming show on TV. Catch all the truths about pop culture to politics and today's biggest stars.
Why tiptoe through life?
Monday through Friday, live at 8 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. Pacific, and again at 11 p.m. Eastern, 8 p.m. Pacific on Fox Soul.
I have to thank the amazing guests that we had here today. And I'm just more so just inspired to not only attend Acts on Stage, but to get more folks tapped in with our arts. I'm just grateful for Jeff, Michelle, and Isaiah, who are part of that community compass of continuing to keep our art alive and our community thriving. So y'all make sure you get your tickets for Sadie's Kitchen. I want to thank my wonderful guests, and I want to thank you, community. I will see you tomorrow. Remember to walk with love.
Converge Media produces culturally relevant content for Black and urban audiences. Our coverage is raw, transparent, and objective, praised by community leaders, government officials, and residents. Support Converge Media today via Venmo, Cash App, or PayPal at Converge Media.